Good morning, afternoon, day, and night, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Little Potato Podcast. I am your host for this evening, Brandon, and with me we have our Georgia person, Axel.
Hello. The alligators.
And then that other Georgia person, Ivan.
Thought you were going with Southern, but yeah. Southern boy.
No, fuck you. But welcome back. We are officially back on the regularly scheduled program, but no more pre-tapes.
No. They were all live. Yeah, no, they were live. Not pre-recorded. Right.
Yeah, same day, same shit. All live to record. But welcome back. As you can see, Ivan is finally in another location, undisclosed location, hotel room.
Yep. Hotel room. No, actually, I'm in a bunker right now.
Yeah, bunker.
Yeah, that's a bunker with very terrible electricity. So if I cut out, blame the bunker. Thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
Obama.
Well, how's everyone's month, basically?
Pretty fucking good. Very stressful, but finally happy it's all over. I finally have a boom arm. Yeah, literally came in like, I think an hour before we started recording. And then I also have my camera on a boom arm itself too. So
nice.
I don't have to worry about mic. And for our video listeners, I don't know.
But you still managed to hit the boom arm. That's going to be the best part.
Well, there's the cable right here. It kind of extends a little bit too close to my left arm, so I can't like move my left arm too much. But my right is good.
Are you like zip tied? It's like the boom arm or something.
Kind of. I have a weird setup where I need a longer XLR cable so it can go on top of the boom arm.
That's the big issue. I need a longer one too, or at least something like to do with mine.
Because right now it kind of just goes down into this desk where my audio interface is. But I mean, technically, if I'm tapping on my desk. Hopefully, you can't really hear that anymore.
Since now I'm hear on our end.
Yeah. Well. I mean, Discord doesn't. It has to be loud enough, but the recording, hopefully, you don't hear it. But like, I'm tapping.
I heard that.
And
Yeah, but he was talking at the same time.
Yeah, talking at the same time. Should be good. I love it.
Yeah. So how was the drive? I saw on Kayla's Snapchat story that you guys saw a bunch of animals.
Yeah, we did. Saw a shit ton of bison, a good bit of moose, of course, caribou. And actually, we almost hit a caribou on our way down.
Nice.
I was zooming through the mountains, and then it was one of those roads where you're going down. Like kind of like a little dip or whatever. So you're kind of going up so you can't see the road like above until you cross over it. And as we were crossing over, there was a caribou right in the middle of the fucking road. It was broad daylight, so I could see it, but it was enough to where I can slow down and they scurried off. But
you didn't see any wild horses out there?
We did. Okay, well, I want to say they were wild horses, but they were kind of like in an area where it wouldn't be wild, but they were technically wild, I think.
Free range horses?
Yeah. No, I don't know. I think they were wild. Kayla would like to say they were, but
I did see a bald eagle on my drive up.
We did see eagles, yes, bald eagles.
Yeah, those are cool.
2? Yeah.
Yeah.
But a shit ton of bison. Our drive up, we didn't see that many bison, but I think the vast majority of the animals were bison.
I saw some bison when Ma and I drove up the first time.
No, how many? Like we saw at least 50 to 80 bison.
Like a dozen, because they were in like a pack.
Yeah, they're packs. But dude, there was so fucking much. I had to stop a few times. I probably have the footage still on my camera. Oh, I need to get it off my dash cam. I have a few saved. But yeah, I'm now a seasoned veteran, and I'm probably going to do a third time when John moves down. I'm probably going to fly up just to drive it down with him.
Right.
And Brandon, whenever you go down, if you ever come back down.
I'll eventually come back down, but it's not going to be for like 5 years.
Well, yeah, but when you do, I mean, if you need someone, I can fly up again. I love doing the road trip now.
You experience
I
veteran.
am an experienced veteran. Yeah.
Yeah, you missed a lot on your drive. So for those of
Yeah.
you who don't know, before Ivan left, we went and saw the Minecraft movie, and we already had our discussion about that a couple episodes ago.
Yep.
But John never played Minecraft prior to that.
Oh yeah.
So Ivan, in his infinite wisdom, set up a makeshift a little server for us to play on in the meantime. And I was teaching John the ropes. John found his first diamond the first day I was on with him.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
we put it on an item frame too. It says John first diamond. It's right there on an item frame.
I need to hop on the server to see what y'all done.
We haven't been on there in a minute, but I could tell you what we've all done. So we've gone to the Nether. Didn't really explore much. John died several times
Classic.
due to battling mobs in a cave. Because we have a weird cave system because it connects all weirdly. We have a chicken farm, a sheep farm, and I forget the rest, but
Did you do the good farming, like the most optimal farming?
yes and no.
Okay.
For the plant farm, that was kind of like a yes and no type of treatment. Freaking, we put a wheat farm in the house in the basement. And it's like it's not fully built out to like what the scale is, but it's enough just to get us food.
Okay. I'll come on and then just optimize the shit out of it.
Oh please, yeah, I'll give you the tour whenever you come on.
Yeah. Honestly, probably after this recording, I'm down.
I was also about to say on recording, you got to play with us for multiple hours because every time that myself, John, and his buddy Jimmy get on, I'm always the VP of the team
Oh, the MVP or whatever,
or the SVP every time we lose.
or SV. Yeah, that's usually
As a
me when I
support.
play.
As a
Yeah.
support. But
Okay.
so not to shit on John, but John, I love you, but you got to learn Cloak and Dagger. He doesn't know how to play Cloak and Dagger.
To be fair, neither do I. I don't play Cloak and Dagger.
Dude, it's literally hold left click and auto shoot.
Me when I play Marvel
Jeff?
Rivals, which is literally a point and click adventure, and you still aren't good at pointing and clicking. That's crazy.
Yeah, well, that's true. Well, I mean, I don't know. I play Jeff, Luna Snow, and then Adam Warlock. And those are like
Okay.
the only supports I play.
I'm gonna McLaren you Cloak and Dagger.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like their like healing output isn't there. I
Oh,
can
it
use
is
so much-
because you don't know how to optimize it.
Well, I suppose, but I don't think they can like out heal like a Jeff or a Luna.
Well, there was. I'll get into this after,
Yeah.
but
okay.
it's enough to keep a tank alive, long enough time before it dies, so your whole team can get back.
Okay.
So if it's just you and your tank versus the entire enemy team, you can keep them healed up just pretty much up to the last second before your teammates will be right behind you.
Okay.
Like if you're on like one of those control maps rather than like the payload ones.
Yeah.
And John and I also started playing the game Repo. That's a fun game.
Oh, I heard.
You have to get it. It's so fun.
Is it
I even
though?
got John. It is. It's
Okay.
fun where you play with other people.
Because I'm like, it's just another one of those like four idiots get together and then just die to random.
Well, you can get more than 4 idiots. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's like that genre. You know what I'm saying? Like four idiots go together
Yeah,
and die
but-
like hamsters, kind of deal.
Yeah, but this one has a lot more optimization of how your body control works, what the items you pick up are, and the different types of room layouts are actually infinite versus like things like Lethal Company.
Yeah.
And you can actually get like upgrades and stuff. But John, they were playing it so much. John got OBS just to record just us playing together.
Yeah. Even though technically Steam does a good enough job recording.
I still
I don't
don't
know how to use it,
understand.
bro.
Yeah.
I don't know how to use it properly, so I just told John to get OBS.
Yeah. Like,
okay. I'll probably show y'all because it works just like Shadow Play.
dude, like
Yeah.
I've been trying to use the Steam auto recording. I still don't know how the fuck that thing works.
It's not that hard. Okay,
It's-
I'll give
it's
y'all a crash
confusing,
course.
all right? Because it's crazy. It's like, nah, dude.
I'll give y'all a crash course.
All right.
I'll show y'all.
Well,
Because it's really good. It's really good. I've had clips when Axel, when you and I were playing
Yeah.
or was it Dungeon Defenders? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we need to play again.
Definitely.
in Alaska updates.
Oh god, yeah. Last,
Oh.
give us the news.
So currently,
What's the
it's
weather?
only according to my weather app is 47 degrees.
Yeah.
Yesterday it was raining a shit ton. Well, like drizzling out in the valley. But the day before that, it got as high as 67, 68.
You want to know little Georgia updates since
It's currently 98
Excellent.
degrees with a 45% humidity rate.
I took this. So I don't think the high is this high, but from the sun that came in, this is what my car reported was the temperature.
Did you get in and turn on that, or were you driving and that happened?
No, I got it was standing heat, but I don't know if you can read that. It says 95 degrees.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I got in and I immediately thought, I miss Alaska.
Or the fact that currently it's like 5 o'clock over there and its sun's actually setting slowly. Well, not slowly, but like it's actually getting like a decent day-night cycle over there.
Yeah, I fucking hate the heat. Today was a reinforcement of me hating the fucking heat here. And now
But how
my
is it
weather
going back into the offices?
that is actually good. I do like it. I am no longer with the cats all the time, and I'm not losing my mind.
Are you
Not
on a
losing
hybrid
my-
schedule?
Not necessarily for now. I'm just gonna stay remote. I'm gonna, do some talking as time goes on, but right now I'm just trying to get everything back to normal as possible.
You're right.
So technically, I don't know if I've said this on the podcast before. I technically was a freelancer for the past 2 years. But as of yesterday's, as of the time recording now, as of yesterday, I'm back as a full-time employee. So
Pog.
he's
Yeah.
all good now. I am no longer jobless.
Nice.
So
Yeah, the fucking sun being out forever now is really throwing everything off.
yeah, what time does it set?
Here, let me double check because I
'Cause
usually pass out by then, but
It sets
I'm just-
around
I'm just-
here
I'm
like
just
at
going-
8:30
going off of my phone.
or not even
sunset-
8:30.
So sunset, according to my app, is 10:37.
Oh no, it would be setting at like 11 or past it.
Yeah, but this is just according to this. This is when it starts to set, but
Okay.
we all know
yeah,
how
for us,
accurate that can be.
yeah, for Georgia it says around 8:13 right now for the sunset.
Yeah, when I wake up at 5:30 in the mornings, the sun's already pretty much up. Like I can walk out and see everything, rather than like semi everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's gonna be fun, especially next month with the solstice.
Yeah, this going to be complete 24-hour sun.
Yeah. But
Good times, good times.
so a little more of that. Let's get into the nitty gritty on the bullshit that's been going on these last couple weeks due to these fucking companies.
Hell yeah.
There's always some shit happening.
So would you like to talk about the whole Nintendo thing?
Remind me what the Nintendo thing was.
The Nintendo user agreement for the Switch 2.
Oh wait, I didn't know the news on that. What is about that?
Oh, Ivan, you know anything about this?
Dude, I've been just worried about moving. I don't know anything. For the past 2 weeks
So
or 3 weeks, I don't know shit.
Nintendo updated its user agreement, and it states in there if you are caught doing any modifications or any
Oh, the
internal
breaking.
any internal modifications to your Switch 2, Nintendo has the right to deactivate the console completely.
Yeah, they'll brick your console. Oh wait, I thought it was the opposite. I thought they were getting rid of that clause.
Nope.
Because I think I remember seeing it on Reddit, and then in the comments, people were just like, "All right, this is a good step," or maybe I'm retarded.
Probably retarded because this just like fixed itself like it happened like a day or two ago, as of this recording.
Oh, okay, no. Yeah, no, I'm retarded. Yeah, so it says Nintendo warns that it can brick Switch consoles if it detects hacking, piracy, or any of that stuff.
And on top of that is that you don't technically own your Switch 2. You own the license to your Switch 2.
How the fuck do you own the license to a fucking device?
Yeah, because pretty much all Nintendo stuff now is you don't own anything Nintendo related anymore. You own the license, or like it's like buying the physical now. You don't buy a physical, you buy a physical key so you can plug in.
Okay, so because of this news, because I thought it was the opposite. So because of this news, if anyone truly buys a Nintendo, unironically, you're actually brain dead and retarded.
Genuinely, at this point, I can't even defend them anymore. I really can't.
No.
Like this is indefensible. Like, bro, I buy myself some RAM sticks, and the people who sell me the RAM saying, actually, you only own the license, and we can break your RAM anytime you want.
Yo, we can brick your RAM.
We can brick your RAM or your memory storage. You fucking
when I buy
idiot.
brick from the brick factory, we can brick your brick.
Also get this. So with the whole Nintendo prices of the games as well, for whatever reason, Microsoft went around and they're increasing their game prices as well too.
That's okay. Well,
so
I don't think
sorry,
I don't think to the level of Nintendo prices, but they are like adding $20 to like some other games.
dude,
So I'm on the Nintendo Switch 2 subreddit, and the amount of people dick sucking Nintendo being like, actually, like every console has this. I guarantee you they don't. I think the most they do for like even Sony.
I own that. That's mine. Yeah. I bought that. That's mine.
Yeah, exactly. No. I think in the clause of every other console, the worst they can do is just ban you from online play. They can't brick your fucking device.
Yes, because
like,
I have been banned from online play before.
Yeah, but everybody here is like, this isn't new or groundbreaking stuff. Yes, it fucking is. They just ban you from the services. They can't brick your fucking device.
that you bought, like, hello?
Honestly.
Nintendo is just a great company that deserves like zero support at this
Some
point.
people are like, hardware as a service. Oh, dude, what the fuck? Yeah,
also,
fuck Nintendo. Pirate all their shit.
I saved this a while ago too, like just as you left. But hold on, let me where the fuck is it? So apparently, marrying a U.S. citizen no longer guarantees you permanent residency in the U.S.
That's well,
I thought it only gave you like an easier pathway to citizenship.
Yeah, I thought that was also the case too.
No.
Interesting. So you're saying I can't make thousands upon thousands of dollars for marrying someone just so they can divorce me, just so they can get citizenship?
Nope.
And get rich that way?
Exactly. It's just pretty ridiculous.
Thanks, Obama.
Man, you know what? You know what I just realized with all this gaming stuff, dude? Fucking ever since Reggie left, Nintendo has been going downhill.
When I hear Reggie and Nintendo, I always think of video game donkeys like Reggie eating the spaghetti or
yeah.
I don't even know the meme about it. He just constantly says he's eating good tonight. He's eating that spaghetti.
Just like Harambe, the Harambe incident. Ever since Harambe died, everything's gone downhill. Ever since Reggie left Nintendo, it's been going downhill.
Yeah,
it's just bad. It's just getting worse.
I don't understand why they're taking such a stance against this.
Dude, they're old Japanese fucks that don't understand anything. They genuinely don't.
Like, what do you think needs to happen before Nintendo finally like realizes whatever they're doing is bad?
Like, I think everyone who supports Nintendo just suddenly pass away. I'm not saying like we I'm saying like if this is really sounding really bad. No, but like if once people stop supporting Nintendo and stop buying this stuff, actually put their money where their mouth is and notice that, oh, people aren't actually buying our shit anymore, then they might change. But they won't do that because everyone will just keep buying Nintendo. They'll keep doing it. And I'm like, it's upsetting because like there's some YouTubers that I watch that do Let's Plays and they're like, oh, I already bought the Switch too. I'm like, I understand you do, Let's Plays, right? And most of them are Nintendo games. And I'm like, dude,
why not just pirate it?
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I've seen you do emulators before. Like, there's no reason to do this anymore. Like, the high seas is very appealing right now. It's like,
yeah,
I know I'm never gonna buy another Nintendo product until they straighten up. Because like the whole Power World situation. If you, I haven't talked about this, but there's like been update news on Power World. Like they, one of them was like, Power World had to remove the ability to ride mounts because apparently Nintendo copyrighted that.
Breaking news: Nintendo bans everyone from riding a horse.
Yeah, because apparently that's a Nintendo patent.
They invented horseback riding.
They are bleeding Pocket Pair dry of resources and funding, and I genuinely hope Nintendo loses this fight and they suck a fat fucking L for this. Like, it is going to be amazing once they lose this, and I pray that they win this.
Well, how many people bought Power World? I feel like they've earned a shit ton of money. They might be able to stand for a bit against Nintendo.
Yeah, but I mean, Nintendo's a mega corporation. They have money to throw at this. But like, I'm just hoping that they win by like, not technicality, but legally they win this, because it's like they're being very malicious against it, and it's been terrible. And like, I mean, Pocket Pair is still winning. Power World recently got a new update sent towards them. They're I don't know if you guys know, but they have a collab with Terraria, so they're adding new Terraria stuff to the game and new areas and whatnot. It's a great game. It's fun. It's a little brain rot arc Pokemon game that it's cool, but Nintendo fucking sucks, so they want to ruin everything and suck all the life out of everything and just ruin it.
Yeah.
So as of February of this year, they have sold about 32 million copies between
I was looking at that.
Xbox and PC, and PlayStation. God.
That's pretty good because it's like $30 per thing. It's on sale right now, but
yeah, so they've made about $1 billion.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of money.
It's
there.
$960 million. But I mean, that's like maximum. That's still without Valve's take and the other platforms.
You know what's hilarious? Right now on Steam, Steam is doing a sale right now. Is from now to May 19th. So I doubt it'll still be running by the time this video comes out. But
yeah, but then on top of that, they have the sales. So like, but if we just do raw numbers, they made nearly $1 billion.
Yeah, they're not. I mean, it's just, of course, nothing compared. But what was funny was right now Steam is doing a Steam sale called Steam Creature Collection Fest. So that means
I was just taking a look at that.
Yeah, so these are basically all targets for Nintendo to sue because you're not allowed to collect creatures anymore because Nintendo has copyrighted that. So you're not allowed to do that.
They get to sue Steam for using creature collectors in a tag.
You're not allowed to collect things.
You're not allowed to
by archaeology.
You can't collect things because Nintendo has copyrighted that. Did you know that? Nintendo has copyrighted collecting things. Just even ideas, just thoughts will sue you now. So Nintendo ninjas are on overtime right now.
You can't even learn things. That's collecting. That's collecting knowledge. You can't collect knowledge anymore.
You can't collect that.
So what if I collect trading cards? Am I going to get sued by Nintendo now?
No, because Nintendo.
Oh my God.
Because Nintendo made a TCG, so therefore you can't collect creatures anymore. So they're going to go sue Yu-Gi-Oh! Now because they made a card game. So they're going to make a patent that you can't do card games. No, that doesn't matter. Just like Power. Power was the mechanics that they did was before Nintendo even made the patents. So they'll just make a patent after it, and they'll just sue them.
To be fair, when it comes to stuff like this, being first doesn't matter. It's whoever copyrighted it first. Yeah. Just because you had the original idea doesn't mean you have like a ground to stand on.
But there are
Unfortunately,
also laws against, like, these are malicious patents that were like, oh, you guys already made this, but no one made a patent on this, so I'm gonna make a patent so then I can sue you. Like there are laws against that protect you against it.
So Pokemon OCG was released in Japan in 96, and then in America in 99. Then it was and Yu-Gi-Oh was released in America in 99 too, 1 month apart from each other. So January for Pokemon and February for Yu-Gi-Oh.
Man, this Nintendo fucking
Sorry, I'm also
sucks.
looking. I'm almost looking at Magic. When was Magic? Magic the Gathering.
Well, the moral of the
OCG.
story here is fuck Nintendo. Never buy their shit ever again.
Yeah, go support indies. Go buy Power Word. Power Word's a great fucking game. It's really funny.
Yeah.
It's
That
only
and also the only last real, I mean, they're not even that great, but truly the last good company right now is Microsoft. They haven't really been.
I don't know about that.
They haven't really been missing.
Hey, just because I was looking it up, Magic the Gathering TCG was released in 93.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
So
But-
that just fun little trivia facts for everyone.
Yeah.
no,
But yeah, Xbox, they've been good. PlayStation's been falling. They've been somewhat getting better, but not really.
I
I
mean,
mean,
name
they're
a
pushing
good
on
Halo
the-
that just came out recently. 343 is still dog shit. So
Well, okay, yes, but at least them as a gaming company, like the console, they've been trying to get stuff to as many players as possible versus literally Sony and Nintendo. I've been trying to keep everyone in their closed ecosystem.
But did you see the
My-
Gears of War thing that's coming out soon?
No, I did not. I fucking love Gears of War.
So Gears of War, it's called Gears of War Reloaded, is coming out in August, and it's coming out on both both consoles. But it's like a remaster of I think 1 and 2.
Oh,
But
and
if
it's
you
coming
already-
on PlayStation, right?
Yes, but if you own it already on Xbox, you get like some extra shit. You know, you get the upgrade for free.
Okay, then that just makes my point even better. Microsoft is the only last good gaming company right now. Or like, you know, overarching stuff, like the game consoles. Gears of War on PlayStation, they would never fucking put God of War on Xbox. I don't know. Microsoft has only been trying to get stuff to get other gamers.
It's a good step in the right direction if Sony just smartens up.
Well, they've been releasing their games slowly on PC, which I guess is a step in the right direction, but they're still hoarding all their first party shit. Like I don't think there has been an Xbox game released that hasn't already eventually gone on PlayStation, but not the other way around. Xbox cares about gamers, PlayStation doesn't.
Yeah.
That's a fact now.
Not too worried about it, to be honest, because I only play like the same 3 games anyways.
Well, yeah. It's not like I even really play games like at all anymore, but I don't know. It's
And let me tell you this, the
is
difference
what it is.
between console Marvel Rivals and PC Marvel Rivals are night and freaking day. I swear to freaking.
Are you talking about the players or?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Console players are so much harder to play against.
Well, because you're all handicapped.
Good no. PC players are handicapped because for whatever reason, NetEasy had the greatest of fucking ideas to always have cross-play or cross-platform enabled for PC.
Yeah, so you always have to be stuck with other Xbox and PlayStation users.
But on console, you can turn that off. So you only play with console people.
Yeah.
So it's on the spectrum of it's also like PC for PC play, it's one or the other. It's 50-50. With the console, it's actually more difficult because you're actually playing with actual people. They actually know what they're doing with a controller.
Yeah. Well, man, that is what it is. They want to make PC. I don't know.
I don't know. NetEasy also needs to get it through their fucking mind to do cross progression, like have the same account, like how Blizzard does for Overwatch. Like if I level up on console, I level up on PC too.
You know, Overwatch didn't always have that.
Yeah, I know, but that didn't get implemented until in the late stages of Overwatch 1.
Yeah, because I was going to say, I think when I played Overwatch, I was originally on console first, and then I got on PC, and there was no way for me to sync them together, which was very strange. But I don't know.
But all I'm saying is that they have the blueprints. They see how Blizzard does it. Why can't they just pluck and flip?
It is what it is. They're too busy counting their billions of dollars a month that they're making.
Because don't get me wrong,
to do it.
I don't want to pay for 2 battle passes on 2 different accounts. I only pay for 1 battle pass, and that's always on the console one because I'm always playing that more than I am on here.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah. Well,
It is what it is.
Just to go back on our previous topic of being back in the good old fucking stupid ass heat south.
Yep.
One big benefit that I love. Well, actually, 2 big benefits. One is faster shipping. I ordered stuff on Amazon and it came in like a day or 2 later, instead of needing to wait a fucking week or 2 in Alaska. So that was nice. And then secondly is the fiber fucking internet. Oh my God. It is so nice, especially because it's symmetrical too. I had fiber back in Elbel, like back when I used to live in like rural Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
But that wasn't symmetrical. It was fiber, but not symmetrical. I had a gig down and what was it? 250 up, I think. But now here, not in rural Georgia, it's a gig down and a gig up. And it's so nice.
It's a gig.
Yeah, and I think the max it goes is 5 gigabits per second, which is absolutely fucking insane. And I am so for it. I know in the apartment complex in Alaska where you are, Brandon, the max they go is 2.5 gig, but it's not fiber, it's through coax. But then you're also with GCI, so it's even worse.
Yeah.
But
bit unfortunate, but oh well.
I don't know, but still, they offer 2.5 gig. That's not bad. But only 70 up, so that shit sucks.
Have you figured out if it's actually unlimited?
Yes. We looked into it. Like, we looked in the fine details into this, and I think the conclusion is it's truly unlimited. There's no fine details of like, oh, if you use like 100 terabytes or whatever, then you'll be throttled like GCI is.
Did you did you ask them too?
No, I'm not. Well, I feel like if you ask them, they might try to say something different. So like, try to have you not use up a whole lot. But I really tried looking into seeing if there's a limit.
I mean,
I don't think there's a limit.
I don't think there's a limit, just purely because like, I mean, I've used like the most I've ever used was a whole terabyte in 1 month.
That's nothing.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like I never got any issues with my internet. So, and now with you here, it's gonna be
back when I was in rural Georgia, dude. We consistently got 6 to 8 terabytes usage.
Yeah.
Consistently every month, close enough to 10. And then when I was in Alaska, the max they would really give us is 5 terabytes. So I've kind of cut it off after 3.5 to 4 terabytes.
Mm-hmm.
But I would always hit that limit every month. I use up way too much data for my servers. But it is what it is. So once when I have my servers, I'm gonna test it. We're probably gonna hit 10 terabytes of data usage, and we'll see if they drop us as a customer. Because if not, I heard Comcast or Xfinity. Apparently they have some pretty good deals right now, is because everyone's leaving them. So they're like Here's some better deals.
Well, there's a
So,
reason why everyone's leaving them because they're fucking ass.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Everyone-
We'll see. We have options. So
I'm just
hopefully we
saying-
don't get dropped.
We're never going back to Comcast. I don't care where we go. We ain't going back to Comcast. Comcast fucking
No, we ain't
blows.
going back. Okay, so maybe Starlink or something. I don't know.
Honestly, go Starlink
Yeah.
before we go back to Comcast.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll think of something. Hopefully, I don't piss him off too much. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Right.
Yeah.
I think we could probably end it off right there for right now. We got enough.
Yeah, make this a shorter one.
They could come back next week and then could really get into nitty gritty.
Full force.
Yeah. I'm still settling down and getting used to
All right.
this Georgia stuff.
With that being said, thank you so much for listening or watching, however you consume our content. You can check all of our socials in the description down below. Hopefully this time actually Ivan can upload to Odyssey.
Maybe we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
With that being said, anything else you gotta say, gentlemen?
I love fiber again.
Dar hard fiddly dee. Being a pirate's life is all I need.
Fuck Nintendo. I miss Alaska.
Right.
Yarg. And with that being said, we'll see you guys in the next one.
See you later.
See you.
Bye.